Kitsuiteyo ne kitsuiteyo. Yo Bang Wis, yo Kaito, tumben langsung mampir anjir. Baru juga streaming semenit jir. Halo halo, nggak main ML kamu? Lah tumben. Kenapa tumben tuh? Apaan yang tumben? Anjing, gue lupa lagi ngabisin resin kemarin bener aja anjing. Tolol. Kemarin langsung off baik gue. Subuh-subuh, sahur-sahur. Langsung off, lupa habisin resin anjing. Ah tidak. Kitsuiteyo ne kitsuiteyo. Woi, jangan kabur. Anjing, kabur lagi dia. Tumben kenapa? Mau nonton nih Genshin biar ada mood login. Mood login. Tar dulu nih, login apa dulu nih? Login ML apa login Genshin anjir? Kalau nonton Genshin biar ada mood login ML sih kayak aneh gitu ya. Nuh, joki Spira gratis kan? Mana ada. Lo kamu main Genshin juga? Ini baru tahu gua. Lu joki Spira? Enggak, gua nggak buka nih. Gua nggak pernah buka joki Spira. Gua nggak pernah buka joki Eksplore. Ada tuh dua tuh. Joki Spira sama Eksplore gua nggak bakal buka. Soalnya ada alasannya bro. Pertama, kalau joki Spira tuh gue nggak mau joki karena gue pribadi gue mengakui kalau gue nggak jago orangnya. Jadi gue nggak mau joki, kayak takutnya nanti gue pusing sendiri. Habis itu kalau joki Explore, ID gue aja Explore-nya masih bau-bau anjir tuh. Gimana explorein orang gitu. Iseng ternyata masih bisa main di HP, ini paling sekali update lagi bakalan nyerah. Iya ya. Genshin berat banget ya. Parah, di PC-nya udah 80 GB anjing. Lebih tepatnya 77, berapa gitu. Kalau nggak salah ya. Gue nyari artefak Mona dulu deh bentar ya. Nyari artefak Mona. Habis itu kita spiral habis dulu deh. Tapi pas spiral habis nanti suara gue ketiban geng sama suara gamenya, bener deh. Gue penasaran ya spiral habis sekarang tuh beda nggak musuhnya ya. Kitsuiteyo oh, dapat bonus resin nih. Monamu apa artinya? Artinya Monaku artinya ini apa namanya? Apa sih namanya tuh? Emblem of Severe Fate. Anjay, Emblem of Severe Fate. Ini apa nih? Saat HP karakter tidak aktif berkurang, serangan gelombang akan dilancarkan di posisi karakter tersebut. Ah, ini buat dia banget anjir. Buffnya. Kita cukur kumis dulu, geng. Dah. Nobles, enggak. Kan mainnya energi recharge-nya kan gede, hydro damage mulusnya gede juga, sama aja. Apa nih? Damage yang meledakan Dendrocore. Oh, Dendrocore. Oh, mainnya mesti main Dendro, bro. Bang, lihat nanti 12 sih dong. Belum ada anjing. Oh, udah nih. Helical yang baru, Ted, sekarang, Ted. Tuh. Ini siapa anjing? Siapa, Cok? Ah, mah gue Kenki mah gampang anjing. Ah, ini mah gampang, Cok. Ini gampang gak sih? Gampang ini mah. Ya lah, ini sini taruh Raiden, bawah taruh Hutau. Kelar harusnya gak sih? Apa dia apa balik ya? Ini kan atas listrik kan, kalah sama listrik dia kan. Listrik bawah ini. Nggak tahu sih, gue nggak mau bilang gampang dulu dah. Untung bukan ular kadut lagi. Kalau ular kadut lagi bete banget. Let's go. Kitsu ite yo ne kitsu ite yo hari baby you kira. Ini berarti atas listrik, geng. Atas listrik berarti. Berarti kombonya gimana kalau atas listrik? Biasa lah. Combo jadul gua. Anjing gua kangen Keking dah, sumpah. Keking kan karakter bintang 5 pertama gue yang dulu pernah sering gue pakai. Sekarang jarang buat Keking gue pakai anjing. Jadi gua pakai Keking lagi deh di spiral habis ini. Sian banget anjing. Soalnya kenapa jarang dipakai di spiral habis? Soalnya musuhnya tebel-tebel banget di sininya, geng. Di lantai 3 nih. Mana sih? Di sini nih udah tebel-tebel banget. Kayak gua kalau pakai Keking di 12.3 nih, ngerasanya kayak tumpul aja gitu pedangnya. Dia Keking sama Hayato tuh. Keking sama Hayato di lantai 3 nih nggak bakal pernah gue pakai. Soalnya Keking sama Hayato kan lantai 3 nih kan musuhnya udah tebel-tebel ya. Jadi kayak Keking sama Hayato kan khusus untuk musuh-musuh yang lembek ya. Jadi kayak ini kurang gitu loh. Mungkin di sini masih bisa nih, di lantai ruangan 1 2 nih bisa nih. Tapi kalau untuk lantai yang lain-lainnya kayak enggak deh. Tumpul pedang gue anjing, pedang Kekingnya. Jadi kita coba pakai Keking di 1 sampai 11 ya. Makanya butuh bayonet sebetulnya Keking tuh. Keking butuh bayonet, ada alasannya. Nah ini baru Hayato nggak apa-apa dah di bawah dah. Ya Hayato jangan nih, ada Hydro juga Berarti siapa ada di bawah? Kli. Oke, Kli. Gue lagi demen main Kli, kayak nggak asal kalian mau tahu mah. Awalnya sekarang lagi suka banget pakai Kli. Kli itu kayak gimana nih? Lucu aja karakternya. Nggak pakai Zhongli anjing gue. Baru sadar gue. Kitsu ite yo ne kitsu ite yo honey baby you kirain. Nyamuk ya. Jatuh mati lo ya. Max HP 25%. Buat apaan Max HP bro? Elemental burst bro. Anjing udah lama nggak pakai Keking bro. Let's go. Kok pakai gituan dulu King? Goblok. Ini waktu gue ini kalau mau tahu party waktu gue masih AR 56 sampai 59 geng, sumpah. Nih party ini nih Raiden, Catching, Bennett, sama Venti nih. Ini party waktu aku masih AR 56 sampai 59. Mana anjing? Kok nggak keluar? Partikelnya mana cok? Sekarang mah udah jarang banget kepake nih partinya. Dan kalau lo misalkan nih ada satu hal lagi geng. Kalau lo punya Raiden C3, tuh rata-rata Raiden lo nggak pernah kepake geng. Soalnya kenapa ya? Kayak gimana anjing kalau mau make saya nguti sakit banget kan? Kan Raiden kan diuntungkan kalau dia ulti habis itu nabok-nabok kan. Kalau dia nabok-nabok kan pas ulti kan dia bakal nambahin energi recharge teman-temannya kan. Nah, ini kayak kalau udah C3 tuh Raidennya jebret langsung mati anjing musuhnya. Jadi kayak pasif yang lainnya kagak aktif anjing. Parah dah. Anjir udah pada mati baik bro. Harap gue woy. Supros gue. Sakit kan Kli ya? Gila. Lagi demen pakai Kli gue akhir-akhir ini bro. Sakit bro ternyata bro kombonya bro, sumpah. Kli. Kita main tanpa ulti Raiden. Aduh, gak kenal lagi goblok. Idiot.
Think you can get away? With sword comes shadow.
Dar.
Yahoo! Teamwork is good. Speed of light. Cut to the chase.
Dar. Aduh, mati lagi. Woi.
Shine down.
Oh ini nih, Hiliko yang bisa menahan ulti Raiden, gila emang.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. Make yourselves at home. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Enhanced animal module 75. Absorption test. I see everything.
Stabilize.
The Temple of Wisdom.
The Temple of Wisdom. Going all up. Let's go.
There's no escape. Think you can get away? Everybody stand back. Shine down. Time for takeoff. Nowhere to hide.
Terlalu mudah di lantai segini.
Solidify.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal hypospace. Everyone hold hands.
Oke. Nah di batas baru air nih sekarang nih. Air udah bisa main di atas nih. Api di bawah. Gue pengen coba pakai ini ya. Pakai Burgeona. Ah, nggak ada Yelan sih gua. Coba gua punya Yelan ya. Salah satu karakter yang nyesel gua nggak punya tuh Yelan.
I see everything. Think you can get away?
Be still. Kamisato on.
Suryu.
Time for takeoff. Everyone hold hands.
Cascade.
Let
Let me read you a verse.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
That's close enough.
Let me try my blow.
I see everything.
That won't work.
Think you can get away? Sharing my knowledge.
Cheap.
I'm going in.
Be still. Stabilize.
Propagate. Scatter. Spring forth.
Know my sword. Witness the power.
Gather. You are not welcome here.
Put your back into it.
Time for takeoff.
Mind the danger.
Teamwork is strength.
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Over here. Time to go.
Stabilize.
Nggak mati lagi. Sialan lu. Monyong lo. Wah ini nih anjing MPR nih anjing monyet nih karakter nih sumpah. Emang bener sih Burin kata siapa ya? Agak ada di nerf tau. Kamu tau dari mana itu?
Everybody stand back. Into the fire.
Witness the power of the rock.
Kata siapa ya? Nggak ada yang nerf jing. Genshin mana ada kayak gitu-gituan dah. Nggak ada info gitu-gituan perasaan gua.
Solidify.
Hey,
Give up. Your life is mine.
Orang-orang masuk dunia aing. Enggak.
Gather.
I see everything. home.
Ini
Don't
masuk
waste
dunia.
my time.
Masih ada orang yang masuk dunia-dunia gitu kah? Mentang-mentang gue denger cuma main doang. Mentang-mentang denger gue cuma main doang dikibulin. Udah. Enggak ada gitu-gitu anjir. Lagi pula kalau di nerf juga Cingku gak bakal berasa bro. Cingku tuh dia tuh di nerf kalau lu gak punya C6 tuh baru tuh lu berasa tuh. Nggak ada di nerf kalau Genshin bray. Yang ada di buff masa gue. Kayak Zhongli di buff segala macam di buff. Soalnya kan ini bukan game kompetitif. Kalau game kompetitif baru ada nerf sama nerf-nerfnya gitu deh. Ini bukan game kompetitif jadi ya
Illusion
nggak ada
shattered.
gitu-gituan sih.
Get them. Let's light it up. Yeah, teamwork is strength. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me read it.
Torn to oblivion.
Shine down. I'm going in.
At the frying pan.
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. Now you shall perish.
Cuma C1 ya nggak apa-apa pelan-pelan lah. Nanti juga C6 kok. Kalau karata bintang 4 tuh ujung-ujungnya bakal C6 sendiri kok. Bintang 4 tuh apapun itu.
Solidify.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Tuh mati anjir. Nggak terlalu mendalami ini game, cuma suka aja gitu. Artinya suka bingung terus upnya talent. Walaupun nonton orang-orang kayak tutor masih aja. Kok gitu bukan ini game gampang ya? Ini game tuh buat orang-orang kerja gitu kayak to.
There is no
Jadi gamenya nggak ribet gitu-gitu loh.
Let's light it up. Teamwork is strength.
Nggak banyak nuntut isi intinya tuh
Rain
gamenya.
outlines your fate. Witness.
Torn to oblivion.
Shine down. I'm going in. Rain cutter.
You're toast. At the frying pan.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Gampang kok gamenya. Lagi pula kan kamu kan mungkin guanya kali yang nggak nangkap. Iya. Lagi pula ini apa gamenya itu kamu kan dikasih dunia kamu sendiri. Jadi sama dunia orang ya bodo amat gitu. Itu keunggulan game ini coy. Game ini tuh walaupun lu nggak main setahun juga nggak bakal ketinggalan jauh sebetulnya. Paling ketinggalan story-nya doang. Cuman kalau dari segi karakter tuh lu nggak bakal ketinggalan jauh gamenya. Makanya ditujuin nih game buat orang-orang kerja gitu. Lo cuma login 10-15 menit sehari udah kelar gitu. Udah gitu nih game juga apa namanya ya, tadi balik lagi lu punya dunia sendiri. Jadi dunia orang yang bodo amat gitu. Kayak lu punya dunia lu ya lu urusin dunia lu, terserah lu mau dunia lu mau kayak gimana gitu, bodo amat.
Gather.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
It's nothing. Submit.
It's over.
Solidify.
Hey,
Don't waste my time. Give up.
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Hear my
Don't
knowledge.
waste my time.
Apa gue pakai ulti ya? Kan masih ada lantai satu, masih lantai 11-3 ya, goblok. Salah lagi, nggak apa lah.
Let me try my
Teamwork is strength. Let me leave you a verse.
Ya,
There is no escape.
ya salah kombonya, salah kombonya. Ulang lagi di awalnya.
Get them!
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back. Witness the power of the wild. Rain outlines your
Eat this!
Now you shall perish.
teamwork is dreamwork. Let me weave you a verse. Know my soul. Rain outlines your
Torn to oblivion.
Oke. Nice. Nicely done, bro. Nicely done.
stabilize.
Everyone okay?
Put your back into it.
Give up.
Fire, fire, pants on fire!
Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Gather. Stabilize.
Temple of Mercy!
Give up. Submit.
Where are you? Be gone!
Solidify.
Take
Solidify.
out of my sight!
Oke. Saatnya lantai terakhir ini yang PR. Lantai terakhir ini yang PR. Mama. Sini aja deh. Raiden lu ganti apa nih Singkyunya ya? Gue gak mau pakai Sinkyu di Raiden nih. Ini gimana di bawah nih? Oh gimana lagi anjing. Ini dibuat mikir bangsat. Kita nggak bisa pakai acting ya? Bisa nggak ya begini ya? Cuman takut kagak tembus doang anjing. Atau lantai 12 EZ tuh. Wah, Antrian lah. Iya ya, pengennya sih EZ ya. Cuman gimana ya? Kalau kayak gini mending Singkyu di atasnya, Cok. Bonus sama Naida enak tuh. Masalahnya nggak ada Nilo gue. Monyong, monyong.
Shine down.
Nice and spicy.
Everybody stand! Rain cutter!
Eat this.
Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Kan lagi ada banner ya, masalahnya kan gue nggak mau gacha dia, Jing.
I'm going in!
Suba, get them.
Witness the power of Guhua! Huh? No, my sword!
Weh, tau lu gue pengen ulti di sini.
Now you shall perish.
Anjing nih, bos apaan sih nih? Weh, sakit weh.
Everybody stand back! Let me weave you a verse.
Nice and spicy.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Anjing itu tebel banget apaan dah? Gila, bro.
Gather.
Everyone hold hands.
Order guide.
Ya, apa pakai gini ya, bro?
Make yourselves at home.
Salah lagi
Think you can get
anjing.
away?
Banyak salahnya nih. Wah, salah kombonya, bro. Bro, salah kombonya, bro.
Grow.
Gue nggak yakin nih. Gue nggak yakin lantai 3-nya bakal tembus, sumpah.
Time for takeoff.
Nothing to solidify. Be still. Mind the deluge.
I see everything.
I will have order.
Sharing my knowledge.
Think you can get away?
Gather. Cascade.
Tuh nggak tembus, Jing.
Depth back. Stabilize.
Gue bener-bener mesti pakai nyari party yang ini nih kayaknya. Mati Fenty, Cok. Nggak tembus, Cok. Nggak tembus, nggak yakin gue. Di lantai 1 udah begitu, coy. Berarti emang mesti hutau di bawah, nggak bisa yang lain nih. EZ kok. Iya, aku nggak ada, aku minim party area yang sakit-sakit tuh. Nilo di bawah, nggak ada Nilo, gua nggak punya Nilo, monyet. Pakai apa ya? Tuh lagi ya. Mainernya, gue mau gacha Yoimiya. Masa gue ulang-ulangin terus anjing pertanyaan lu bangsat? Single target gaming nih, Kita pakai single target gaming. Halo Koy. Anjing hari Minggu ya, gue pikir sekarang hari Senin. Sorry dah.
There is no escape.
Everyone hold in.
Going in.
You're toast. I'm trying it.
Torn to oblivion. Kill.
Hey, the Temple of Wisdom.
Teamwork is strength.
Boba, get them. Eat this.
Now you shall perish.
Anjing nggak kena, dia ngeles cok.
Kill.
Everybody stand.
Share my knowledge.
Oh, detached.
Woi, anjing sakit juga tuh. Gila, berarti harus tetap pakai ini anjing. Si Bennett ultinya harus up terus, monyet emang.
Make yourselves at home.
Teamwork is strength.
Langsung turu, iya anjing mengira. Ya, Raidennya nggak pakai elemental skill lagi.
To oblivion.
Ya salah nih. Nah, apa sih?
Kill.
Masih aman.
The Temple of Wisdom.
I'm going in.
Nice. Help! We didn't eat this.
Pakai jet kebal om. Anjing jet kebal. Ada Kai? Minta Kai.
Illusion shattered.
I see everything. Share my knowledge.
Everybody stand.
Boba, get them.
Ke sini dong sayang.
Now you shall perish. Kill.
Ini Raiden naboknya kemana sih? Nah, ini yang susah nih. Musuhnya curut-curut, tai.
Solidify. Order
R1,
guide.
R2 kok.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your
Itu bukan jet
fate.
kebal monyet. Lo pikir gue main Genshin ini pakai stick? Hah?
Time to go. It's nothing. Your life is mine. Don't waste my time.
Stabilize.
Rain cutter. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Gila, aku butuh banget. Ini nih, butuh banget. Iyalah anjir. Jangan Spera pakai joystick om. Nah itu orang-orang yang pakai stick yang jago. Tuh Kayla tuh pakai stick tuh mainnya tuh. Gue mana bisa pakai stick anjir.
Give up. Submit.
Solidify.
Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword.
Justru nggak bisa kan lebih menantang kalau cobain. Iya sih.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Stabilize.
Let me weave you a purpose. Rain outlines your fate.
Kayaknya nggak nyampe deh geng. Tuh. Dia ada gituan nih.
Solidify.
Ada gini nih apaan sih? Lo lihat nggak tadi ada yang keluar gitu di tengah-tengah yang bisa ditabokin? Itu apaan sih? Anjing, gue pertama kali lawan dia cok, tebel banget tai. Berarti mesti cepet di sini nih.
Going in. You're toast.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Kayak off gitu mungkin. Nah itu tuh nggak tahu. Jadi si karakter gue naboknya ke situ coy. Kalau pecah langsung rock mungkin.
Everybody stand back.
Illusion shattered. Now you shall perish.
Itu dia ngeles nih.
Share my knowledge. Boba, get them.
Going in.
Remove all obstacles. Inazuma shines eternal.
Tuh. Tuh ini apaan sih tuh? Coba lagi nih, kelamaan. Bawa bagusnya Zhongli, Wuto, Yelan, Nahida bagus tuh. Nggak ada Yelan.
Everyone hold hands. Make yourselves at home.
Ini bisa ini, cuma kurang cepat aja guanya.
You're toast.
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
I see everything. Share my knowledge. Out of the frying pan.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Goblok, gua nggak pakai ulti Shinkyu anjing. Weh, gua masih di bawah ultinya Bennett loh itu. Anjing sakit banget sumpah. Gua masih di bawah ultinya Bennett loh itu. Wah, gila ada anjing.
Temple of Wisdom.
I'm going in.
Monanya.
Pour
Mona.
to oblivion.
Weh, Raiden ganti.
Share my knowledge. Let's change tack.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
You're toast.
Now you shall perish.
Dapat nih.
Shine down.
Everybody stand.
Nice.
Mona gua nggak naikin elemental skill nggak apa-apa, emang bisa emang.
I will have order.
Give up. Don't waste my time.
Ring cutter.
Nah, ya, aktif tadi.
Stabilize.
Ingat itu Yelan. Oh, masalahnya kayak bukan masalah Yelan nih kayak.
This is order.
Rain outlines your fate. Let's see.
Don't waste my time.
My blade. Stabilize.
It's nothing. Submit.
Order guide you.
Ring cutter. Know my sword.
Feeling gua mati utangnya dah.
Your life is mine.
Let me read you a verse. Know my sword.
Nggak kenal lagi Goku. Tidak, dikit lagi. Ya. Jalan. Apakah jangan ningguang ya? Kayaknya ya. Coba kalau sekali lagi gagal, gue ganti Ningguangnya pakai Nahida. Abis itu Nahidanya gue ganti pakai di sini. Nahidanya gue ganti pakai siapa ya? Taruh ganti deh. Mumpung masih awal. Masa Mona sih? Mona? Mona kah? Ganti Mona kah? Anjing perdana Mona dong di sini berarti. Oke, perdana Mona deh. Nggak ada damage burst lagi masalahnya, Cok, kalau di bawahnya Naida. Ningguang kan
Shadows of Suba, get them!
Going in! Let's light it up!
There is no escape.
salah lagi.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! 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 Ha!
Salah lagi kombonya goblok. Elemental Master, ulti Bennett, ulti Xiangling, Mona, Raiden. Oke. Elemental Mastery, ulti Bennett, ulti Mona, goblok, salah anjing. Udah enggak apa lah.
Now you shall perish.
Kayak nggak mati. Awasnya bisa lebih cepat. Elemental Mastery, ulti Bennett, ulti Xiangling, ulti Mona. Tadi kemana ulti Bennett, ulti Mona, ulti Xiangling goblok. Elemental Mastery, ulti Bennett, ulti Mona.
Decided by destiny. Inazuma shines eternal. Ha! Ha! There is no escape. Absurd.
Everybody stand!
Written in the stars. Now you shall perish. Ha! Ha! Illusion shattered.
Huh? I'm going in!
Nice and spicy!
Lama anjing ulti Xiangling gua.
Torn to oblivion. Ha!
Let's go, we can do this, bro.
Gather!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Know my soul.
Cross over!
Stabilize!
Make yourselves at home!
Let me weave you a verse. Huh? Rain outlines your fate.
Blade! Solidify!
I see everything!
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Sharing my knowledge!
You win!
Huh? Everyone hold hands!
This is order! Stabilize!
Let me weave you a verse.
Time to go!
Solidify!
I see everything! Make yourselves at home!
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
Finally! Anjing lo ya. Tapi lantai 2-nya kagak ada stamina gua. Anjing, buff Elemental Mastery semua, bro.
Delved into death's
Out of the frying pan!
Let's light it up.
There is no escape.
Everybody Everybody stand.
Kakak bisa gue tabok anjing. Wah. Gue gak ada panah, Cok. Jalan. Gue gak ada panah anjing. Wah. Ngerti gak, adik? Yelan makanya nggak ada Yelan Kai. Kalau ada Yelan mau gue pakai Kai, sumpah. Bener-bener mesti gacha Yelan gue nih anjir, dipaksa Yelan banget nih gue. Lo tahu saatnya siapa yang turun? Ganyu. Lo tahu sekarang siapa yang harus turun? Ganyu. Tatang nasional tim, mengapa jadi tatang nasional tim, monyong? Saatnya Ganyu. Saatnya Ganyu, Ganyu support. Sorry. Lu lihat Ganyu support is real, bro. Lo mau lihat Ganyu support nggak? Lo mau lihat Ganyu support nggak? Lo mau lihat Ganyu support nggak? Ganyu support. Ganyu support is real, bro. Ganyu support is real. Aduh, goblok anjing. Tadi lantai 2 siapa aja ya sekarang ya? Masih Naida deh. Ganyu support, bro. Semua percaya Ganyu support, bro. Lo lihat, bro, Ganyu support, bro. Lantai 2 ya?
Access denied.
Shine down. Teamwork is triple.
This is long overdue.
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
I'm going in.
For Rex Lapis. No touching.
Now you
Nice
shall
try, Om.
kill.
Oh, ente sih kayak kan kita lantai 2 kayak. Ini lantai 1-nya kan udah kelar kayak. Kok lo gitu sih kayak?
There is no escape.
Let's light it up. Everybody.
All hail. Born of ice and frost. Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Torn to oblivion.
Goblok anjir. Gue ngapa buru-buru gitu ya? Kita nyiapin energi lah buat lantai 2-nya. Tolol dah. Ngapa kita malah bantai-bantai banget ya? Jangan. Nggak boleh begitu.
Shine down.
Access denied. For Rex Lapis.
Inazuma shines eternal. Kill. Illusion shattered.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light.
You're toast. All hail.
Weh, ntar gue mati lagi anjir. Jangan mati loh.
I'm going in. Adventure time.
Nova, get them!
Gather.
Hey! Share my knowledge!
Hear my knowledge.
Know my sword.
Solidify.
I see everything!
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
How's this?
The Temple of Wisdom!
The Temple of Wisdom. Buset. Tuh angka tuh.
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Gila cepet ya. Parah ini.
Hey!
Solidify.
Everyone hold hands! Share my knowledge!
Let me read you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Ini kuat cok. Gampang anjing, tadi perasaan susah dah. Emang Nahida meta ini anjing. Meta apa? Meta itu anda. Meta tali anjing, meta tali apa anda?
Let's light it up.
Must press.
Goblok anjing, rip goblok. Rip aja. Gila, bangsat lo Kai. Anjing.
Shine down.
At the frying pan!
Teamwork is strength.
Blaze over! No touching!
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oh, anjing.
Access denied for Rex Lapis!
Illusion shattered.
Nice and spicy!
Torn to oblivion. Shine down.
Let's light it up.
No touching! This is long overdue!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Illusion shattered.
Kayak kelamaan gak sih gara-gara gue nyimpen skill?
I see everything!
Know my sword. Ring cutter.
Gather. Order guide you.
Weh, bukan itu skill.
The Temple of Wisdom! Hey!
Stabilize.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Know my sword.
Some target practice.
Where do you
Send
think
this
you
now.
Yourself a move!
Gak
Solidify.
apa-apa, nggak lihat kok. Kamu banyak bacot ya.
Gotcha.
Ring cutter. Rain. Outlines your. Know my sword.
Kok ini nggak pakai chaos begini sih?
I'm getting.
Gather.
Witness the power of Gua.
Where do you think you're going?
I see everything.
Goodbye.
Ini ulti Bennett nggak ada nih. Gimana nih jadi nih? Gara-gara tadi nungguin nih, ulti Bennett kagak ada nih.
Access them. Boba, get them.
Shine down.
Everybody stand back.
You're toast. All hail.
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal. There is no escape.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
For Rex Lapis.
Now you shall perish. Illusion shattered.
I'm going in. At the fried pan, into the fire. Eat this. Blaze over.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Oke. Bisa nggak ya?
Stabilize.
Everyone hold hands.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword.
Job's over.
Solidify.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain outlines your fate.
Go. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
Gather.
Ah bisa ini mah. GG bro.
Rain cover.
Wih, the power of Ganyu support. Gila bro, the power of Ganyu support bro. Apakah new meta, geng? New meta, Ganyu support? Meta baru? Anjing gila pakai Ganyu support langsung berhasil semua, Cok. Itu Antrian itu kalau pakai Ganyu support tuh. Kalau pakai Ganyu support sama Nahida tadi ya yang diganti ya. Gila emang. Ganyu support too strong, bro. Hoki, pantat lu kayak. Ngomong hoki lu ya. Ah, balikin lagi anjing Ganyunya. Ganyunya pakai Amos, pakai LG anjir. Ganyunya pakai senjata Venti, bayangin tuh. Meningkatkan Elemental Mastery 60% atau Elemental Burst anjay, mengenai musuh karakter akan mendapatkan ini lalalala gitu. Mampus lo. Ulti banget nih. Hah? Oh. Ulti banget Ganyunya nih, tuh, pakai Blizzard. Blizzardnya Blizzard support aja energi recharge. Oke, balik lagi ke Amos. Balik ke Amos. Udah. Ganyu supportnya udahan. Aduh, ada ya. Ada Ganyu support ya. Gue doang ya yang pakai Ganyu support. Mana ituan gue tadi? Bagus mana anjir? Oh ini nih attack 11%. Segini bukan status Ganyu gue ya? 56 anjir, buat apaan 56? 56228. Perasaan lebih tinggi lagi deh. Bentar ya. Tapi nggak ada attack persen ya dong. 56 tambah 9. Anjing, crit rate 14%. Ini kali ini. Nah, ini baru namanya ganyu, bos. Energi recharge ada, elemental mastery ada tuh. Crit damage ada, crit rate ada, bro. Wanderer troops nih, bro. Songleng dong. Ini belum gue ganti anjing. Nah, ini baru. Nah, ini baru ganyu. 2.300 attack-nya. Akhirnya balik lagi. Raden C3-nya coba. Tuh, Raden C3 gua. Tuh, 59161, bro. Bagus, bro. Lah, chill. Udah bagus, Kai. 59161. Mau ngapain sih, Kai? Mau ngapain sih lu? Hah? Lah, chill. Emang Nahida, sekarang tuh metanya ini ya, meta Dendro nggak sih? Meta Nahida banget nggak sih zaman yang sekarang? Jadi kayak menyerang satu, tapi semua karakter musuhnya kena damage. Ini mesti banget pakai Nahida kayak anjir, sekarang nih. Kalau nggak yang areanya gede-gede dan sakit. Oh, Circlet lagi sialan. Oh. 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 Nahida berapa sih Nahida ini aneh? Mana Nahida tadi? Jangan Nahida deh, udah ada ini aneh, nggak jadi.
Serves no purpose whatsoever.
PT gue berapa sih ya? PT gue tuh PT gue itu ada di 45 tambah 5 lagi ya. Tambah 5 lagi ya, B50. Siapa tahu dapat Nilo. Tadi sisa berapa anjing? Udah gua habisin ya. Weh, gila bro. Gue belum punya bro. Gue belum punya Layla bro. Gue belum punya Layla bro. Gak apa, worth it. Gue belum punya Layla bro. Gue Kiki monyet. Gue belum punya Layla bro. Let's go. Udah punya deh Layla, goblok. Oke, udah satu. Dah. Tadi artefaknya apaan? Kita nyalain dulu. Kita upgrade dulu. Udah spiral belum lo, Kai? Anjing Dep monyet. Ada yang ini nih, ada yang doain gua nih. Sebenarnya bagus ya, cuman gimana ya? Ini bagus banget anjing. Tapi gue udah ada, jadi nggak usah lah. Sumpah nih musuh ngeselin banget anjir. Tebel banget gue. Oke, sekarang kita daily.
Give me a moment to
Oh,
compose
work quest,
myself.
work quest. Ini quest yang 3 hari nih. Ini 3 hari ngerjainnya gue quest. Oh, udah ada belum ya explore 100% ya? Gue pengen coba explore 100% lah.
Solidify.
Brace yourselves. Find food! Blaze and collide! Yes!
Gather.
Find food! La la la. Woo! La la la. Woo! La la la. La la la. Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Man, it's the way they are.
Do you want to come fish blasting with me? I'll get grounded for a whole day, but it's way worth it because the fish tastes so good. These bombs, so heavy. Explosion inside city wall, grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people, June can be dreadful. Mondstadt be bombed, Klee be doomed. Those are the survival rules that the Knights of Favonius gave me. La la la.
Shine down!
Time for takeoff.
Woo! La la la. Woo! La la la. I'm so happy.
Illusion shattered.
Yahoo! Think you can get away?
Stabilize!
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Solidify!
Jumpy dumpy go! Maxi flash! La la la.
Gather!
There is no
Time for takeoff. Here we go.
Stabilize!
Think you can get away?
illusion shattered.
Solidify!
There is no escape. Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Stabilize.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff. Run all up. Dumpy dumpy go.
Torn to oblivion. Shine dust.
Solidify.
Blazing delight.
Apa jawaban kamu просто?
I want to help.
There is no escape.
Stabilize.
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2. Boing, boing, boom! Max, wow!
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Absorption test. Stand clear.
Inazuma shines eternal. Ha!
This is order.
Enhanced animal module 75. Dumpy dumpy go!
Lima anjir.
escape.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Boing, boing, boing!
Crumble!
Yah, itemnya lagi anjing.
Didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Oh, hey, Thumb. Are you serious about seeing things through? Paimon's pretty surprised that you're this interested in the case.
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh? Paimon has no clue. Hey, do you know?
Yes, we were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth, but I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage at the time asked for my opinion. I did not approve of it because it committed one of the 6 cardinal sins by touching upon human evolution. From violating matters regarding human evolution to attempting the forbidden and fearing none, the 6 cardinal sins are the origin of all evil in this world. They are also what the sages use as a reference when formulating or amending the rules of the academia. My opinion was that Suraj's research was both overly naive and in violation of various core principles. The Grand Sage took some of my suggestions on board and ultimately decided to reject the application.
So that's why he's buying energy sources and electrical components.
He's most likely trying to circumvent the rules and conduct his experiment in secret.
That sounds super suspicious. Oh, we gotta stop him. Ilias, can you try to remember things again? Maybe something new will pop up.
I'm sorry, but I've already tried many times. And no matter how hard I try, it feels like everything in my mind is shrouded in a thick mist.
It is possible for a person to subconsciously forget some of their memories as a defense mechanism against extreme stress. However, these memories aren't truly lost, but merely sealed away. They can be restored with the appropriate stimulus. Now, try to recall things you care about. They don't need to be related to this case.
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person I am, the things I've done, I can remember some things, but I can't recall some others no matter how hard I try. But I do vaguely remember that there are 2 things that I have to do no matter what.
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia and give it to my younger sister in Gandharvaville. I'm not sure about the details, but it seems that I would send money to my younger sister every month to pay for family expenses.
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However, you're the only one who has seen Suraj and knows the exact location of his cave at present. As such, we'll do everything we can to help you regain your memories.
Losing your memories must be really painful. But don't you worry, we'll help you get them all back.
Oh, thank you so much. This feeling, it's more than just pain. I don't know how to describe it. I have so few memories that I don't even have a clear idea of who I am. And my head's always ringing. It feels like I could faint at any moment. But amidst all that, it also feels like I've been set free somehow. Nevertheless, I have you all to thank for bringing me what now? I do remember that I worked part-time at a place in the academia called the Research Preparation Center. That's also where I got my monthly paycheck.
I see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Ad Astra. Thank you for. Ad Astra.
This realm. If you ever had.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Di gua ada nggak ya? Takutnya di gua ada lagi.
The one before. Ah.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Oh, this rug here is quite something. The craftsmanship is exquisite, and the fabric is also of high quality.
Ah, here you are. Finally, I found you.
Hey! Aren't you that mercenary who bit his tongue? You can still talk? Wait, are you here to take revenge on us?
What are you talking about? Do I look like I could take you all in a fight? I just came here to give you something. I'll be on my way to give myself up to the Corps after this. Once I woke up, I hurried to the Khan al-Ahmar's camp, hoping to alert them to your presence. But when I got there, I found no one except the members who were still too injured to move.
Ah, so you probably got there after us.
Yeah, they told me that they had exacted their revenge, and everyone had turned themselves in to the authorities. Even that last camp was not going to last for much longer. I had joined the cause to repay an old favor from Kusela. Now that everyone's already turned themselves in, I might as well do the same. One of the injured members gave this box to me, and told me that it contained some of the old man's last possessions. Everything left in the camp will get confiscated, so I figured I should get this to you before the Corps could get their hands on it.
Thank you.
No worries. We are all just living our own truths. There's no need to comment or judge anyone for it.
So this box contains everything that Dia's father left behind. Huh. It feels lighter than expected.
Well, back in the day, the first thing he did with any Mora was spend it on things like drinks and meat. But let's see what's inside. What's this? It's just a bunch of junk. Ugh, kinda stinks.
Perhaps it's just been left unopened for too long.
A handwritten copy of a storybook. The paper's already yellowed, and it looks like it's about to fall apart. It was against the Academia's rules to possess books for personal use. If he was going to break that rule, he could have at least copied something useful.
That probably means this was really important to him.
Ah, and here are a few bags of children's snacks. The packaging's completely deteriorated. Maybe that's where the smell was coming from.
Did he get those for you?
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Even when I was a child, I was never a fan of these kinds of snacks. He'd always say that he got them for me, but in the end, he always ate more than I ever did. Who even leaves snacks in a box like this anyway? Isn't that just common sense? Forget it. Let me see what else is in here. A razor, some buttons, some round iron tiles, a wooden toy puppet, a wool scarf, which from the looks of it probably belonged to a woman, and a hair clip? Why are these things here?
I'm suddenly feeling a little scared.
I'm sorry, my lady, but this is just the kind of man he was. He probably saw this box as some kind of personal trash heap and dumped any and everything in there. 2 empty liquor bottles. Tell me, you guys, are these the kinds of things that a normal person would leave behind?
Huh? There's something in the bottle!
Oh, you're right. All right, I got it out. It seems to be a piece of paper with some writing on it. The bottom part's all damaged from moisture, though. Let's hope the writing didn't smudge. I was suddenly seized with an urge to write a letter after finishing this bottle. I just folded it up and left it in the bottle, though. If I end up forgetting about it, it won't really matter. To Dia. It's a letter for me? It's all right. I'll just read it out. If he went to the trouble of writing a letter, there must have been some important things that he wanted to say. Or at least record down.
My condition's becoming worse and worse. Can't even walk without a cane anymore, much less go out and have fun. Guess I don't have many days left. If you're reading this letter, then I suppose I'm already long gone. You were adorable as a baby. Everyone loved you. And regardless of whether you were crying or laughing, everyone enjoyed having you in the group. But once you grew a bit older, you were no longer nearly as happy or cute. It's probably Idrisi's fault. He was never up to any good.
Can you believe this guy? He can point the finger at himself.
Anyway, back to the point. To summarize, I'm writing this so you would know not to feel sad for me, even if you end up finding out the truth. The reason being that I was never your father to begin with.
Wait, what?
Surely, he must be joking, right?
I don't know.
I was quite formidable when I was young, and 100 times cooler than some so-called flame main. It really felt like the whole world was under my feet. With just a teeny tiny bit of effort, I felt I could rule over the entire desert. But as fate would have it, I went out into the desert for a drink one day and discovered a baby in the sands. It was you. You were just lying there, small and helpless. You were so tiny that if the wind blew for just a little while longer, you would have been buried forever. But your cries were so loud they made my head hurt. Now that I think of it, you really were a bundle of energy.
Sounds like he's serious.
I told Idrisi and the others that I had slipped up with a woman while out and about. None of them even doubted me. I'm sorry that I had to lie to them for so long, but I really had no other choice. I was their most esteemed leader, after all. It's not like I could just tell them that I suddenly wanted to play at being a father. At this rate, I'll puke up all the liquor I just drank from this bottle. Anyway, Dia, you possess the kind of freedom and kindness that we could only dream of. As far as how you should live your life, that'll be up to you to decide.
That's the end of the letter. In the end, he was still thinking of me as a little child. I suppose, or I would have suffocated under the sand a long time ago.
He was a good father to you. The fact that he wasn't a blood relative doesn't change that.
Yeah. It's just a pity that we had to learn the truth of everything like this.
Do you already have some ideas about the decision that he wanted you to make?
I do. If he first found me alone in the sands, then I want to try my hand at finding the person who abandoned me. I just have one wish. To tell them a story. That there once existed a childish and foolish jerk with a heart of gold. And that only under his care was I able to grow and mature into the person I am today.
If you end up finding any leads, can you share them with us? We go on adventures all the time. Maybe we'll be able to find some information for you.
Sure, I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting you to be so enthusiastic.
I'll help too.
Thank you. All of you. Thank you so much. My life has certainly had its twists and turns, but I've always considered myself lucky. Because no matter where I've gone, I've always been surrounded by incredible kindness.
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've sent this period's research expenses report to your office. Have you taken a look? Are there any issues with it?
I did. Recent research expenses have decreased quite a bit compared to past figures.
Yes, though that is primarily because there are fewer scholars with research needs. But that can be a rather convoluted topic. Might I ask why you are here today?
I believe you know this individual. His name is Ilias. He worked part-time here, and he's here for his paycheck.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilias, where have you been these past few days? That was our busy period, but then you disappeared without a word. Everyone had to pick up the slack.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came up. But I know I've caused trouble for everyone. Is there anything I can do to make up for it?
The other researchers have more or less finished your share of the work. However, there is one thing that is yet to be settled. Do you remember Chandra? You were in charge of following up on his off-site research application. He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this month. I'd like you to ask him why he did that. Chandra is probably having coffee at this hour, so you can find him at the cafe.
Understood. Then, about my paycheck.
I'll pay you in full once you return. However, make sure you don't disappear without saying anything again. Be considerate to your colleagues and give them some forewarning at least. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
I have no objections.
Ini udah 2 jam aja.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you? I heard that you canceled your research project, so I'm just here to ask you why. Oh, that... it's really nothing special. I just don't feel like going anymore. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research lately, haven't they?
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be? You look sort of familiar.
Oh, don't mind me. Please, continue.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold while they were being investigated. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until it's clear how things will pan out in the future.
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start new research.
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head... it hurts! I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module, like a worker bee in a beehive.
Paimon doesn't get it. What does that even mean?
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that by achieving 3 objectives, he could create a collective consciousness in human society and drive humans toward their ultimate evolution. First, he would rank test subjects in descending order of ability, with number 1 serving as the Overmind. This Overmind would then divide tasks into numerous modules and delegate them to the collective's members based on their assigned number. Lastly, members would share their memories and emotions to facilitate the rapid exchange of information within the collective.
Paimon still doesn't get it. What's the point of all that?
Think of it as linking many minds together and tailoring a given mind's assigned work based on its compatibility. Eventually, everyone's minds will be consolidated into a new form of existence that is both an individual and an organization. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior to individual humans.
Whoa. Squishing a whole bunch of people together? Paimon thinks that sounds horrible.
It's just as Al-Haytham said. Siraj gave all the test subjects different numbers. Bigger numbers meant you had a lower rank, so your assigned tasks were less complex, such as being responsible for everyone's basic needs. Smaller numbers were ranked higher, so you'd be given more complex assignments like planning for the future. Siraj referred to me as number 36, and I think that was a low-ranking number. I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that the hive would soon be complete.
Oh no, then we gotta hurry! We have to stop him before it's complete!
I tried my best, but that's all I can remember. I still can't recall where the cave is. I'm really sorry.
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However, something doesn't seem right. Some details don't add up.
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number.
I'm not sure what Siraj's numbering system is based on. Anyway, we're done here. Let's go.
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known researchers. Supposedly, he's a strong contender for being one of the next sages. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Siraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Siraj.
Ilias?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Siraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Siraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilias is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Siraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Siraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Siraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy. At most, jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Siraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
And she's gone. She doesn't seem to like you very much. Do you really not remember anything?
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy feeling in my chest. I guess I did something really horrible.
Do you want to remember?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right, then let's return to the House of Dana. We've spent enough time here, and you should go and get your paycheck. Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and deal with that. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the
Anjing tinggi juga ya.
Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
Ayolah. Orangnya nggak ada, anjir. Orangnya nggak ada. Itu udah dari sejam yang lalu, anjir. Chatnya Kel semalam diomongin Wahyu. Emang gua ngomongin apaan anjir ke dia? Ah, nggak asik. Gue lagi enjoy the story nih, Kel.
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
Ini liftnya tinggi banget, coy. Lift yang ada di kantornya Al Hitam.
This file indicates that you were once commended by the academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra.
Lah, story-nya Lah Hitam ya, nggak rame. Bagus loh story-nya. Itu kayak ada orang yang meneliti soal manusia gitu. Intinya dia gay. Anjing, ngapa jadi gay, goblok? Mana ada cerita begitu, anjing ngarang monyet.
This incident caused quite the commotion, and the academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's being ripped apart again. It hurts. Did I seriously do that? Then why?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj, so there's no need to push yourself over it.
I'm sorry.
Anjir, lihat aja ntar, masa sih?
That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but it does make me feel more confident about the situation I'm in.
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilyas's paycheck to his sister. Come on.
Anjir, dari tadi belum ngambil gaji. Oh, belum. Oh, udah ngasih gajinya ke adeknya sekarang. Anjing, gue kira dari tadi belum ngambil gaji, monyet. Udah spiral habis, Kel. Belum. Kalau bagi gue lebih gampang dibanding kemarin sih, Kel.
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Kan sepeda gue mah tunggu dimainin orang lain. Oh iya, lo jogin orang ya? Parah banget lo, dasar pemalas aja lo.
Ilyas, what are you doing back here?
Hai.
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
Makanya pada kena mental, mending bikin orang lain yang kena mental. Kamu kok nggak percaya sih Kel sama ID lo sendiri Kel?
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell
Kan
us.
berbagi itu indah. Lo berbagi kesusahan itu namanya monyet.
Ilyas, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia. You can always come back home.
Ini nggak tahu nih mukanya mengingatkan gue pada seseorang anjir. Kayak karakter di suatu film atau karakter di suatu game yang pernah gue mainin. Ini mukanya. Bukan Genshin tapi ya.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilyas doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two. Ilyas isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilyas, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, Ilyas? What's wrong?
Baru beresin semua quest saya udah dapat 2K. Masa sih? Wah, gue nggak pernah nabung sebanyak itu Kel. Gue tuh orangnya ada langsung gue gacha aja, nggak pakai nunggu-nunggu.
I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Hanya nama gue Yennefer, bro.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilya.
Ya, Ilyas itu adalah seorang abang yang bertanggung jawab sama keluarganya ya.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying gratitude?
Oh, my apologies. But I meant every word. Remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first. I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
Ya kita akhirnya dapat diinget tempatnya Shiraz di mana, coy. Wah, di apa moods, bro? The hell?
This is the place.
It's so well hidden. But there's nothing spooky about it. Let's go inside and take...
Elemen apa nih? Dendro sama listrik. Ya elah, chill. Dendro sama listrik mah gampang, bro.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Nah, ada al hitam anjir. Tiba-tiba pakai al hitam gua. Pakai di acting grandmaster gua. Acting grand stake. Kok acting grandmaster? Itu mah jin.
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Huh? Ilyas! Where'd he go?
I don't sense him nearby.
Did he get separated from us? Should we wait here or turn around and look for him?
There's no need for that. Let's keep moving.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he catches
Kayaknya
up.
kalau mulai farm Deepwood sama Gilded. Kenapa tuh? Lo mau build siapa emang, Kel? Gue udah jadi gue guild sama Gilded. Nih di guild apa? Deepwood kan Nahida ya? Iya gak sih? Deepwood Nahida. Elemental skillnya segini kan, kalau ulti nambah kan elemental skillnya kalau nggak salah ya. Elemental nih, nah elemental ini nih ultinya nambah kan? Setahu gue ini ulti itu nambah setahu gue. Noh, nambah 25%. Jadi 1000 pokoknya. Nggak kalau nggak set. Oh, gue Gilded udah ada di Lumin. Udah ada gue dua-duanya. Gue cuma nggak pakai Nilo anjir. Banyak banget yang karakter yang gue butuh. Gue butuh Yelan, gue butuh Nilo juga, gue butuh Yoimiya juga.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application. And whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project. Too many people would be affected.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you. He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything. And I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
Oh, Ilyas marah. Pengetahuan temennya dimanfaatin.
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
You can read mine this whole time and you never told Paimon? Dude.
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilyas was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Connecting collective consciousness?
Pusing.
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The hive has long been finished. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilyas is now returning to the collective. Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Here you are.
Shine down.
Stabilize.
Animal hypostasis simulation. Everyone hold hands. I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Elemental Mastery-nya kalau ulti jadi 1100 jir. Makanya kayak Elemental Mastery nggak usah 1000 bener nggak apa-apa sih.
It's completely different from what Ilyas said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Memang 800 udah cukup kok. Iya jir. Gue pikir mesti 1000 juga aja.
How easy.
Tadi ngomong apa lagi? Nggak lihat lagi gue tolol.
I'll hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Oh jadi orang-orang pada benci kita lah intinya di sini.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
Oh, pantas tadi cewek itu marah. Soalnya kan tadi ada teman kita ya yang tesisnya tuh pengetahuannya tuh diambil. Habis itu pengetahuannya diambil, ide-idenya diambil, habis itu diakuin sama orang yang ngambil. Contoh kayak si A sama si B punya pengetahuan bagus nih, tapi si A memanfaatkan pengetahuan itu dari si B. Si A minta pengetahuan si B, habis itu si A ngumumin ke masyarakat itu dan mengakui kalau itu pengetahuannya si A, padahal itu punya si B. Nah, karena si A lagi ngerjain kepentingan yang besar kayak proyek besar gitu, nggak boleh sampai gagal dan melibatkan banyak orang. Jadi si B diam-diam aja karena itu perlu untuk keperluan banyak orang kan. Cuman kata si C, yaitu adalah Ilyas, si C bilang ke si B kalau nggak bisa gitu dong, itu kan pengetahuan lo, nggak boleh dong gini-gini orang memanfaatkan. Habis itu dia ngakuin lagi kalau itu pengetahuannya punya dia, padahal itu bukan pengetahuan dia, bukan ide dia, itu ide lo gitu. Lo nggak boleh gitu dong. Nah habis itu si Ilyas ini atau si C ini bilang ke publik kayaknya kalau itu bukan pengetahuan dari itu si A, itu bukan pengetahuan aslinya itu punya si B. Nah dari sini orang-orang yang lagi si A ini kan lagi ngerjain proyek besar ya. Nah proyek itu kan melibatkan banyak orang. Nah ini orang-orang itu yang terlibat itu pada marah sama si Ilyas karena si Ilyas tuh cepu. Padahal si B yang punya pengetahuan tuh diam-diam aja, ikhlas gitu-gitu. Nggak ikhlas sih lebih tepatnya, sebenarnya ditekan. Cuman ya mau gimana karena ada proyek gede kan. Tapi kan tetap aja salah gitu. Soalnya si A ini mengakui kalau itu idenya dia, padahal bukan idenya dia, itu masalahnya gitu, kayak ngambil ide seseorang gitu. Nah habis itu orang-orang ini pada marah ke si Ilyas karena cepu kan, pekerjaan sepanjang tahun jadi sia-sia untuk apa reputasimu, kamu tahu berapa banyak orang yang sudah kamu jatuhkan gitu. Ya lu marah wajar, cuma kan tetap aja kita juga wajar dong marah karena itu pengetahuan orang.
You could have played hero anytime, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying.
Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that.
Oh, si Raju bahkan bunuh diri, si B bahkan sampai bunuh diri karena dia yang punya ide, habis itu idenya diambil sama si orang-orang yang di A ini, orang A ini, dan ngakuin pengetahuannya itu, yang pengetahuan si B diambil semua, ide-idenya. Gila, si B kagak dikasih ini bro, kayak kagak dikasih kayak penghargaan gitu atas idenya, tapi idenya malah dimanfaatin dan diambil sama orang. Dan si B ini sampai bunuh diri anjing, si Raju, parah banget anjing. Habis itu si A kayak responnya sangat disayangkan hal yang menimpanya itu. Aku awalnya berpikir kalau dia masih tegar, tai banget lu ngomongnya. Tolol banget.
Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer, but he chose now of all time.
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project to complete their studies?
Ya, sekarang gini. Kalau mau ngelari studi lu ya lu belajar sendirilah. Ngapain mesti ngambil ide orang, contekan ke orang gitu. Contek sih boleh contek gitu, cuman ya jangan lu akuin itu contekan punya lu pikiran lu gitu-gitu. Itu ada orang aslinya gitu-gitu, ada nama penciptanya dan lain-lain kan. Samanya kayak lu bikin makalah, bikin skripsi kan ya lu pasti nyari sumbernya dari orang itu ya. Jangan lu ganti sumbernya kalau sumbernya itu dari lu sendiri, kan nggak mungkin itu namanya melanggar bro. Lu gila kali, lu marah tapi lu salah sebetulnya anjing.
Now our futures are up in the air. If worst comes to pass, we might not be able to graduate.
Kayaknya tidak betul sekarang apa? Bodo amat, lu nggak lulus. Nih lu masih mikirin masa depan lu, sedangkan orang yang lu manfaatin tuh mati bunuh diri gara-gara lu gituin anjing. Gila nih lu orang. Masih mikirin masa depannya padahal lu secara nggak langsung lu udah bunuh orang, udah mati nih orang.
I'm sorry.
Nih, si Ilyas juga goblok lagi, malah bilang sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for this.
Kenapa lu yang kena mental sih? Gak tau Kel,
You're blinking out again.
gue suka kayak baca-baca story Genshin Kel. Kan udah gue orangnya emang suka baca ya. Kayak demen aja gitu. Kayak gue tuh kalau baca tuh emang suka terbawa suasana gitu kalau membaca ya. Beda sama nonton sinetron gitu. Kalau nonton sinetron gue biasa aja. Tapi kalau baca tuh kayak anjing nih orang goblok banget ya. Gini-gini bla 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 gitu. Goblok aja. Kamu bangun lagi, barusan kamu lihat apa, Ilyas?
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. Save your words for when we see him.
Jangan langsung menyimpulkan dulu, seimbang kalimatmu sampai kita nanti bertemu dengannya. Iya, kita simpan dulu. Apa ya, jangan ngejudge dulu.
Just in case, why don't we take both keys with us?
Lu nonton Oshinoko nggak? Oshinoko apaan ini? Kagak. Itu anime baru. Nggak tahu Kel. Itu anime apa? Anjing, banyak yang nyuruh gue nonton anime dah. Akhir-akhir ini udah penonton. Besok setengah aja. Kayaknya suruh, gue kan lagi namatin Demon Slayer ya Kel ya. Lu lihat di pojok kanan atas Saweria, itu tuh Saweria dari orang-orang yang request game Kel. Jadi
Alias, this is all very
Jadi
strange.
ada yang
Is there really no
gue tuh
research
udah
group
ada
that will
sistem
take you?
gini kayak request game kayak lo ada lihat di deskripsi kan ada peraturannya tuh, ada filenya peraturannya. Kayak kan gue kalau game yang lo request mau langsung dimainin ya lo berbayar paling. Tapi kalau lo nggak kalau game lo mau dimainin ya tanpa bayar ya lo nunggu aja nanti juga game bakal dimainin cuma nggak tahu kapan gue bilang gitu kan. Nah ini orang tiba-tiba ada yang mau request gitu game dimainin. Nah, nih Kayla request 3 game kan. Ada lagi sebenarnya satu game lagi Battlefield. Ya kan, Battlefield si siapa namanya? Namanya Jennifer kemarin tuh request Battlefield gitu loh kan. Nah, si Kayla kan requestnya salah satunya Demon Slayer-nya. Demon Slayer, habis itu ada yang nonton tuh semalam kan lumayan tuh yang nonton. Nah, pada suruh gue nonton Demon Slayer, jing. Sedangkan gue sekarang lagi nonton Avatar gue. Sumpah gue lagi nonton Avatar The Legend of Aang. Udah season terakhir, udah chapter terakhir, book 3, udah book 3, tinggal lawan Raja Api doang. Tinggal 12 episode lagi. Habis itu nonton Demon Slayer, suruh nonton Demon Slayer kan. Habis itu ini banyak banget tontonan kayaknya. Anjing Avatar nggak tuh? Iya, padahal mah dulu pernah nonton kayak waktu kecil udah pernah sampai tamat, cuman karena pengen nonton aja lagi gitu. Soalnya lucu anjing, si Saka lucu ya. Gue suka karakter Saka di situ coy. Saka tuh ngelawak mulu cok. Udah tinggal nonton itu, habis itu nonton Demon Slayer, habis itu belum nonton The Witcher. Kemarin kan gue namatin The Witcher ya. The Witcher udah tamat tuh. Gue pengen nonton The Witcher juga, series The Witcher. Habis itu belum lagi lu nih bilang Hoshinoko. Nggak sekalian nonton Hachi. Ya Hachi siapa lagi anjing? Hachiko. Si anjing itu. Ilyas ini sama sekali tidak masuk akal.
Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we?
Oh iya, angkatan lu udah nggak tahu Hachi. Hachi itu yang lebah bukan sih? Tahu gue. Ya nggak sih yang lebah? Tahu gue pikir Hachiko. Hachi anak Sebatangkara pergi mencari ibunya. Iya lebah ya kan? Ah iya tahu. Itu tahu gue. Terus tua banget anjing kayak ketahuan umur ya kan? Oh di sini nih balik lagi ke Genshin ya. Nih si Ilyas ini karena dia ini ngasih tahu kecurangan yang ada pada teman-temannya yang memanfaatkan sampai orang itu meninggal. Si Ilyas dijauhin sama orang-orang karena dicepu gitu kan. Padahal memang mereka yang salah. Nah untuk tugas akhir untuk lulus dari akademia, lu mesti ikut research sama sama pelajar lainnya. Cuma nggak ada yang mau nerima dia karena takutnya nanti dicepuin bla 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 gitu. Padahal mah Ilyas baik anjing, itu cepu juga untuk kebaikan kan. Tapi gara-gara itu Ilyas jadi dijauhin. Anjing orang jahat-jahat banget ya.
Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Huh? Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand you in good stead in the long run.
I understand.
Nggak, kenapa lu nggak bilangnya ke dia anjir ada masalahnya kayak gitu?
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my
Oh, ini
manners?
Sirat sih.
My name is Siraj.
Siraj? I've heard of you before. Do you need something from me?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had your fair share of
Wah
trouble.
iya udah 5:30 ya. Gue belum masar geng. Gue soal tasar dulu ya bentar ya. 5 menitan lah. Lupa gue belum masar gue. Masaran dulu gue bentar. 5 menit lah. Hello. Anjing nggak sampai 5 menit ya, 3 menit doang. Dunia benci orang-orang tidak bisa berbaur dalam banyak.
After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you are ostracized and shunned. Even your family can't understand your actions. However, I'm working on some research that will help you merge into a collective. That way, your life won't be so dolorous. How about it? Wanna have a go?
Memanfaatkan orang yang sedang drop, gila emang. Siraj.
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really did trick us! That giga jerk!
Nggak gitu Paimon, kamu salah.
No! Siraj is the real giga jerk here! Ilias is just a regular jerk! Ooh! Paimon's so mad! We're gonna find him and we're gonna make him explain himself!
Ilyas. Nggak, Alhaitham elemental skillnya kayak masih megang ini kan. Tapi udah hilang itu, yang di kuping itu apa sih yang kata pengetahuan udah hilang padahal. Bacot Paimon, emang bacot Paimon. Ilyas nggak sama nggak salah Mon.
I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to see you one last time as Ilias.
Wait, what do you mean? One last time as Ilyas?
And I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gandharvaville that the second thing I must do occurred to me. Bring you all here. To throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the hive. That was my task as Siraj number 36.
You were already Siraj number 36? But you passed the Matra's lie detector test!
Yes, I truly did forget many things during that time, even my identity and assigned responsibilities. However, it's not that I got scared and forgot. I chose to delete those memories. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham, so I had to create the perfect guise for myself.
Oh.
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Oh, Siraj udah di ini otaknya jadi kayak ibaratkan kayak jadi robot gitulah, jadi Siraj 36 yang udah dituagasin gitu, udah dibaca-bacain otaknya. Padahal mah Siraj yang asli harusnya baik, Cok. Parah, Cok. Kacau Sirajnya udah didoktrin, Bro.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memories of its completion. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return to that identity. Only here can I be truly free. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room, my consciousness will merge back into the collective. And so, this is goodbye.
Is this your decision?
Yeah! The person we know is Ilias, not Siraj number 36. The outside world is painful sometimes, but Paimon doesn't think that's a reason to run away.
Do you need more time to consider, Ilias?
Hey, who are...
That is Siraj.
So you're that giga jerk!
Giga jerk? How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You!
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what they have chosen. All I've done is fulfill their wishes.
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments while others become idle and listless. People are so obsessed with collective will that even those on the fringes will attempt to fit in after suffering setbacks. Isn't that right, Ilyas? There's no need to deny this, as it is fact. It is natural for social creatures to congregate together, and the terminus of conformity is a collective consciousness through which even an ordinary bee colony can become a powerful swarm. Replace the bees with humans, and this model becomes even more potent. Welcome to the hive, Alhaitham. You once arrogantly denied the merits of this project before the Grand Sage. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care about any of this. You don't care about the pain of others. But I didn't give up. I made my thesis into reality.
When we arrived, I noticed many empty rooms in the hive.
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you guess where their inhabitants are? The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to install me as a sage. The collective consciousness links all of us into a single mind, showcasing our individual strengths as we work together. We are able to execute complex undertakings while instantaneously modifying our strategies in response to unexpected situations. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. You are our biggest obstacle. With you out of the way, I'll use my growing influence to turn the collective consciousness into a legitimate study. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. The hive will be in control, and it will lead the academia towards a new future.
We won't let you do this!
What can you achieve with mere words? You weren't even able to change Ilyas's mind. Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go back! Look! There are lots of people out there worried about you. And you aren't an outcast. Aren't we your friends?
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two continue to stay at the academia? When you leave, tragedy will repeat itself. Return, number 36. You know as well as I do that comforting words don't make life any easier.
Ilyas? Why?
You two are just as arrogant as Alhaitham. You think that everyone should be like you and live according to their own truths. But you don't realize that most people simply want easy lives. I allowed number 36 to leave the hive without his memories only because I knew he would eventually return. This proves that I know more about human nature than you do. Alhaitham, do say a word or two. I will consider them as your last.
I made those words quite clear a year ago. The model you presented was extremely unstable. No amount of garish packaging will change its fragile nature. It can't be helped. If you were clever enough to realize those problems, then you would have been aware that the hive changed when Ilyas returned to this collective consciousness of yours.
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronized your hatred of me into the collective, prompting them to create and execute a plan to eliminate me. However, when Ilyas returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members. This includes his perception of me.
I see. Jadi Ilyas kan udah diperitain ya sama si Rajuk ya, siapa ya? Rajut, situ apa itu namanya? Tadi tuh untuk balik ke sarangnya, dan di sini kan Haleta mau dibantai, tapi mau dibantai sama si kolektifnya si Rajut ini ya. Pokoknya orang yang di tengah itulah yang biangnya lah untuk ngebantai hal hitam. Dan si Ilyas ini udah balik ke sarangnya kan. Nah karena dia diperintahin untuk ngebantai hal hitam, harusnya tuh kolektifnya itu nyerang hal hitam kan. Tapi di sini Ilyas tuh bereaksinya beda nih, aneh. Katanya what's happening katanya. Kok Ilyas tidak begitu gitu, tidak mau ngebantai Al Hitam atau yang lain-lain gitu. Habis itu kata si Al Hitam, saat Ilyas kembali ke kolektifnya, ke diri yang kolektifnya yang lo udah kerjain tuh kayak robot gitulah. Ingatan dan emosinya terbagi menjadi anggota lain, termasuk persepsinya tentang aku. Jadi kan sebelumnya kan Ilyas kan lupa ingatan ya. Habis itu hangout sama kita ngebantuin dia dapetin ingatannya, kita ngebantuin dia ketemu keluarganya, kita ngebantuin dia dan lain-lain lah. Tadi kan kita bantuin Ilyas tuh. Dan Ilyas kaget, kok bisa sih gue benci sama lo gitu, gue nggak mungkin benci sama lo gitu, soalnya lo orang baik dan lain-lain. Tadi lo bisa mundurin pas lagi di tempat keluarganya Ilyas kan. Nah Ilyas dia bilang gitu, lo tuh orang baik Al Hitam pokoknya gitulah. Nah pas sudah balik ini, karena dia udah kembali jadi robot gitu yang udah dikendalikan gitu sama si Rajut pokoknya ini orang yang biang ini untuk ngebantai Al Hitam. Jadi si Ilyas harusnya benci dia dong. Pokoknya kebenciannya tuh harus sama si biangnya ini, yang pencipta si kolektifnya ini. Tapi karena Ilyas sebelum berubah balik lagi jadi versi robot, jadi versi kolektif, itu Ilyas kan pernah dibantuin tadi tuh ulangnya. Jadi kayak dua diri Ilyas yang kolektif sama dulu waktu lupa ingatan dibantu sama Al Hitam tuh jadi satu kan. Pas jadi satunya itu Ilyas jadi kayak bentrok gitu pikirannya. Nih, balik lagi ke tulisan ini nih. Saat Ilyas kembali ke sisi kolektif, yang lupa ingatan balik ke kolektifnya, ingatan dan emosinya terbagi dengan anggota lainnya. Jadi kan kayak bercampur gitu kan, ingatan yang waktu lupa ingatan Ilyas waktu dia amnesia, sama ingatan Ilyas waktu dikendaliin gitu, jadi satu gitu. Jadi ya bakal bentrok. Makanya ada reaksi kayak gini.
Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Tuh, terima kasih banyak. Ini ngomong ke Al Hitam nih waktu di rumahnya nih. Kamu tidak terlihat seperti orang jahat kok, Al Hitam maksudnya gitu.
Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that
Kenapa gue harus
time?
benci sama lo gitu-gitu?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two differing emotions will give rise to new conflict.
Ini jelas bro. Oh kan, kayak emosinya bentrok kan. Malah jadi ada ini lagi.
That's it. Wait, so you knew that Ilyas would return to the hive? And then you pretended to keep him around just to fool Siraj. Wouldn't expect any less.
Bukan Rajut, Sirat. Kok Sirat? Kok Rajut? Sirat. Nah memang kamu jago banget, ternyata waktu kesadaran kolektifnya hancur, kita bakal ambil kesempatan buat
Wait, it's back to normal already.
tapi kok balik normal lagi?
All Haytham, I told you. You're too arrogant. Did you really think that your little scheme would be enough to destabilize the hive? Ilyas's return had indeed introduced abnormal emotions into the hive, but such a meager drop cannot give rise to waves. Your struggle has been in vain, and it's time to end it. Allow me to show you what makes the collective consciousness so formidable.
Nah, ngapa jadi
So many monsters.
poster deh yang keluar?
Where did they come from? And something feels off about them.
I also integrated monsters into the collective, though I ranked them last. Even so, they are part of it. Despite their lack of intelligence, perfect cooperation can be achieved, much like soldiers who have undergone strict training.
Oh, monster bahkan bisa dikolektifin sama dia.
Now then, drown in endless waves of monsters. You will all pay for your ceaseless error.
Hey, Haytham? Your plan didn't work, so what do we do now?
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the recipient to receive it. You two just need to brace yourselves for the new...
Oke. Santai.
Illusion shattered.
Solidify.
Absorption test. Stand clear. Everyone hold hands.
Oh, Haytham isn't that bad of a person.
But it has to be done. You must be eliminated so that we can evolve.
Swirl, Mark 2. Stand clear. Animal test 6308.
There is no escape.
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work. An external anomaly cannot shake the collective stability.
Everyone hold hands.
Shine down.
I see everything. The Temple of Wisdom.
Here you are. He won't hold out for much longer.
What's going on? What's with this sudden influx of information? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
There is no escape.
Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Animal hypostasis. Everyone hold hands.
What the crap? How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved yet?
Judge me?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must be...
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out? You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
Kebanyakan drama lo Sirat. Salah kena outplate dia kena outplate.
I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down the list. Siraj is a liar.
This isn't what we agreed to.
I should be the one in your position!
Ini kena outplate sama Al Haitam lo, bayangin tuh.
The Hive shut down?
Iya.
What happened just now?
Nggak salah, Al Haitam jadi acting Grand Six.
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because of their shared memories and emotions. For example, Ilias did have differing perceptions, but he ultimately followed the
Jadi
collective
pas
consciousness's
Ilyas,
judgment.
jadi tuh pas Ilyas lupa ingatan, didoktrin sama Al Haitam, lu harusnya nggak level lu level lu nggak rendah begitu, level 36 harusnya lu level lu bisa lebih tinggi kayak level 1, ranking 1, maksudnya level 10 gitu, yang ranking tinggi kan semakin rendah level semakin tinggi jabatan kan. So level lu lebih tinggi gitu, habis itu harusnya tuh keinginan manusia tuh nggak bisa dikendalikan dengan mudah gitu. Manusia itu adalah seorang yang kompleks yang tidak bisa dikendalikan dengan gampangnya, bla bla bla. Jadi kayak udah ditanamin sama Al Haitam kayak pemikiran-pemikiran gue harusnya lebih baik dari ini gitu loh. Nah pas balik ke sarangnya si Raj kan ngomandoin buat ngebantai-bantai Al-Haitam gitu-gitu kan. Tapi nyata nggak ada yang mau dengerin kan. Katanya harusnya gue bisa lebih baik dari ini. Kenapa gue cuma dapat ranking segini? Jadi kayak si kolektifnya itu punya pemikirannya dia yang lama waktu sebelum dia jadi kolektif gitu. Waktu dia jadi manusia biasa di doktrin awal Al-Haitam gitu. Contohnya si Ilyas. Jadi kayak itu ngerusak sistem. Jadi sistem itu harus bekerja ketika orangnya tuh harus nurut, nggak ada doktrin-doktrin dari luar gitu. Sama si biangnya si Sirat soalnya komandoin orangnya langsung nurut gitu. Tapi ini enggak, karena mereka tuh berpikir gue nggak harusnya gue nggak terima nih dikomandoin sama dia nih. Dia kan peringkatnya lebih rendah dari gue gitu-gitu loh. Jadi kan kayak ada urutan peringkat gitu. Peringkat yang itu bisa ngemandoin yang nomor-nomor yang gede dan lain-lain gitu loh. Harusnya gue lebih baik gitu. Jadi orang-orang tuh nggak ada yang mau denger, malah mikirin kayak egoisannya masing-masing. Karena orang-orang kolektif ini jadi egois karena punya pemikirannya sendiri tiba-tiba, jadi nggak bisa dikomandoin. Jadi alatnya Siraj itu yang tadi tuh kolektif itu rusak gitu. Habis itu orang-orang yang di kolektif itu pas Siraj tadi kalah kan, tidak kan tadi jatuh tuh, kenapa lu nggak ada yang mau dengerin gue bla bla bla. Habis itu Siraj jatuh kan. Pas Siraj jatuh, orang-orang yang kolektif itu yang dikendalin sama Siraj tadinya pada egois. Habis itu pada bilang kalau coba gue yang jadi orang utamanya gitu, maksudnya jadi bosnya kan. Tadi Siraj kan bosnya kan yang ngomandoin ke semuanya kan. Habis itu nah karena Silas itu bosnya, orang-orang egoisnya pada bilang coba gue jadi bosnya gini, gue nggak bakal kalah sama Al-Haitam gini-gini bla 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 gini-gini. Jadi orang-orang punya pikirannya sendiri tiba-tiba karena didoktrin sama Al-Haitam sebelumnya. Itu pinter anjing, kena outplayed anjay. Nggak salah jadi acting Grand Six anjay. Memiliki proses yang berbeda tapi pada akhirnya dia mengikuti penilaian kesadaran kolektif tuh.
However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the collective consciousness will generate an intractable diffusion effect upon encountering negative emotions.
Keinginan yang egois.
The disturbance that Ilyas caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the overmind.
Setbacks in the plan further amplify doubt, which diminishes the overmind's influence. This inevitably causes the collective to generate negative emotions.
Apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. Of course, what I said to Ilyas was the trigger for all of this. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. Even back then. You knew that Ilyas was the bait all along? But how did you know? Since when?
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution, but you are intelligent and disciplined. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake without a resolution.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. But if you're saying that out of sympathy, spare me. I know very well that you've never
Kacamatanya sama kayak Robocop anjir. Anjing ketahuan batuanya Robocop.
You always had a distant look in your eyes. You don't need to hide it. I know it better than anyone else. The arrogance that comes with being a genius. Nobody likes being treated like that.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. However, I've never placed myself on a pedestal. I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about winning and how others perceive you.
You mean to say that I'm the arrogant one here?
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia to stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. But arresting people isn't in my job description. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to escort you away.
Weh, ada tiba-tiba ada Cino dah.
What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several similar symbols on the way here.
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! When Paimon first saw you, Arav said that you had left a letter for Sino. So you really did know that something was up with Ilyas from the start! You lied to us too!
Bangke, story-nya Nada bikin ngomongin 1 menit gak berhenti bangsat.
It'd
Ah,
be
gue belum
best
sampai
if you
situ,
didn't
Kel.
spout nonsense.
Gue
I
abis
never
ini ngelarin
employed
story
any motive
siapa ya?
trickery on you.
Naida ya? Naida dulu berarti. Naida abis itu Archon Quest. Story-nya Naida abis itu Archon Quest. Jangan buka aja.
By the
Tapi
way,
nggak sekarang, paling
I
ini
came
mau buka
across
puasa
some
soalnya.
information at
Abis
the
ini kelar gue
Academia a
udahan
few
nih.
days ago. If you practice the method discussed therein, your vision may improve.
Bulu kudu gue naik Jen gak turun-turun ya. Elah Kel. Jangan sosok merinding dah lu. Gak cocok orang-orang kayak lu merinding Kel, bener dah. Oh. The fuck?
This guy. By the way, Sino, Paimon heard that Siraj sent more people to the Academia. We can't let those jerks get away!
Bentar. Kalau merindingnya ntar lihat item jadi gay ya, paham gue. Kok gitu sih Kel?
Don't worry. The Matra have started screening suspicious persons. And we've already arrested many of Siraj's associates.
Jadi gini Kel, jadi lu cemburu Kel sama Al Hitam Kel. Lu jujur aja kayak kalau lu cemburu Kel. Gue bisa rahasiain kok rahasia lu tuh. Lu cemburu. Lu suka sama Al Hitam kan? Lu cemburu kan dia jadi gay. Ya udahlah kalau gitu Kel. Gua rahasiain dah, tenang aja, nggak bakal ada yang tahu Kel.
This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver. Everything went as you predicted, All-Hatham.
Good. Seems like the interesting part is already over. I'll leave the arrests to you all. See you.
Gila sampai bosnya loh, sampai grand section yang turun loh buat quest ini loh. Berarti ini questnya quest kelas SSS jadi sampai grand section turun. Ibaratnya kalau di ini di Inazuma tuh Ayato sama Ayaka turun. Kalau di Monster tuh sampai si Jin turun.
Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like this?
We were accomplices without knowing it. But I'm afraid that Al-Haytham might pressure the Matra into giving us heavier sentences. Whether he's the scribe or the acting Grand Sage, we can't afford to offend him. It seems our future at the Academia will be full of uncertainties.
Kayaknya lu nggak ada yang salah deh, feeling gua. Orang-orang dimanfaatin sama si Siras kayaknya nggak ada yang salah deh. Cuman emang lagi pada down aja makanya dimanfaatin kan. Mereka lagi butuh bantuan tapi Siras kayak nawarin bantuan yang sebenarnya nggak ada gitu. Kayak lu nggak salah sih. Harusnya sih lu nggak kena penalti dan lain-lain sih di Akademia. Tenang aja cewek ini, ceweknya panik nih. Takutnya dia kena bahaya di Akademia kayak nanti susah nanti.
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a
strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards Alhaitham at first, since he wasn't well known. All the opinions I heard about him were negative, though. Siraj made us hate Alhaitham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look, we've done a lot of irrational things.
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Alhaitham?
Sure, Paimon will help you tell Alhaitham. But whether he chooses to forgive you is up to him.
It's okay. No matter what he chooses, apologizing will make us feel slightly better. If he chooses to remember this, we're prepared for our punishment.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
Udah azan lagi. Sorry, belum kelar lagi.
So, were they all duped? We can ask Alhaitham about that later.
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj number 36.
Yeah.
Yet, my life as Ilyas goes on. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward with the truth.
Dikit lagi 10 menitan lah, ya udah.
But
gua ambil minum dulu deh. Udah buka soalnya.
Then.
Berbuka itu harus langsung, bro. Bentar ya. Belum jam 6, udah azan di sini. Bukanya itu pas azan, Kel. Patokannya mau azannya, kalau azan di jam 7 ya jam 7 bukanya berarti.
So in the end, I lost my sense of justice, but I also wasn't able to conform.
Seger banget anjing.
Ilyas?
Don't be sad. I'm the one who deceived you.
Kalau pasti nggak mungkin sih, kemungkinan besar kecil itu anjing. Kan masjid yang azan kan banyak orang aja di situ, masjid itu kan banyak orang. Pasti ada yang ngingetin lah. Apalagi puasa-puasa gini, Kel. Weh lapar bu, aja lu diam ini.
However, I didn't come out of this completely empty-handed. The moment the hive collapsed, an idea popped into my head. I realized that the collective I was always trying to fit into wasn't as powerful as I had imagined.
Azan lu mau pakai apa? Enggak. Manual kayak manual.
Understanding that gave me courage somehow. Perhaps
Mostly ya, mostly manual kayak. Gue dari kecil sampai sekarang ngeliatnya tuh selalu manual. Nggak ada yang pakai rekaman. Gue yakin pasti ada lah yang pakai rekaman, cuman kalau dia gue pribadi ngeliatnya pakai manual kebanyakan. Dari gue kecil nggak pernah gue liat pakai rekaman.
You can do it. Paimon believes in you.
Thanks. Well, I should get going. I'm one of the primary suspects in the case, so I'll have to receive my due punishment.
Gue juga bukan muslim yang ini, kayak bukan muslim yang banyak tahu. Gue muslim ya, gue cuman agama gue doang muslim. Gue cuma menjalankan wajib-wajibnya doang. Mungkin nggak ada, mungkin manual, mungkin emang karena ada sunahnya di Al-Quran kali, ada peraturan di Al-Quran kali, mesti pakai manual gitu, nggak boleh pakai rekaman gitu. Nggak tahu, mungkin ada peraturannya sendiri kali, nggak ngerti gue juga nggak begitu paham banget. Kan lu mesti ngerti lu paham gue, iya kayaknya gitu dah. Gue ambil air putih dulu, tadi gue minum air ini aja, teh manis. Belum. Apa? Ini kalau ada yang mau aku habisin, aku habisin.
Can you keep this a secret from my parents and my sister?
Oh iya, kasihan banget orang tuanya si Ilyas ya, sama adiknya.
Also, please apologize to Alhaitham for me.
Berarti kan ada yang lain kan nggak ada yang ngasih uang bulanan ke adik sama kakak, adik sama ibunya ya, sama keluarganya. Kasihannya.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates seal the place, retrieve all documentation, and destroy the system. Are you too hurt? I brought bandages and hemostatics.
Paimon's fine. Just a little tired.
Get some rest. Hatham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're done here. Watch out for any of Suraj's associates who might still be in hiding. If you encounter anything you can't take care of, come find me at the academia.
Okay, you stay safe too, Sino. Let's go meet up with Alhaitham.
Dadah, kolektif. Jadi penasaran gue emang gay apa hal ya Tam? Kok gue jadi penasaran gue?
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. This took much longer than I expected. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some questions. I respect your curiosity, but I'm off the clock now, so I'm not going to field any questions.
Ini bukan jam kerja. Lu kan teman gue, Cok, bukan teman kerja.
You couldn't tell that was an excuse just now?
What? Are you kidding me? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened back at Suraj's secret base.
See ya.
Dah, kabur anjing, belum dijelasin.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing the subject.
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what? Come with me.
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Gila, kita temenan sama aku. Si Lumin temenannya sama orang-orang penting semua ya. Gue lihat deh. Arkon temenan semua sama Arkon. Habis itu ada pemimpin-pemimpin negaranya, Ningguang, Jin sama Ayato gitu-gitu. Ini Alhaitham. Emang bocah emang.
Is this your home?
Anjir rumahnya. Anjir nih rumah nih tempat duduk apa kasur nih kanan kiri?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Being all polite and inviting us over?
Ini kafets bukan sih? Kafets apa sih? Kapir.
Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened.
Sudah kembali ke PS ini, bantu aku periksa
Who are
apakah.
they?
Stop making a fuss. They're obviously...
You're not from the academia, are you?
Oh iya, kafe. No.
I'm unsure she's seen you before. You're that person from that time in...
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no.
Oh, ini yang waktu awal-awal itu ya? Iya. Tahu gua ketemunya.
What? You're embarrassed only now of all...
Oh, you guys are roommates!
Yes we are, but keep that to yourselves. Please, don't tell anyone else.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them. You all chat in the meantime.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal, Alhaitham?
Mana G anjing, kagak ada G-nya.
Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Alhaitham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
Sekamar sama Cafe nih G gimana? Ya itu teman satu kos gitu loh. Satu rumah satu kos, roommate. Gimana sih roommate? Lu tau kata-kata roommate gak sih? Tolol dah. Apa itu roommate? Nih roommate terjemahkan dalam bahasa Inggris. Teman sekamar adalah orang yang dengan siapa seorang berbagi fasilitas hidup seperti kamar atau asrama, kecuali ketika mereka menjadi keluarga yang terlibat asmara. Istilah serupa termasuk doormate, suimate, housemate, flatmate tuh, roommate tuh. Beda anjir. Teman sekamar adalah orang yang dengan siapa seseorang berbagi fasilitas hidup. Iya, berbagi fasilitas hidup. Teman sekamar emang bener, ada begitu, Cok. Gue tuh kuliah juga pernah begini, Jing. Pernah itu apa namanya, ngekos gitu sama temen. Bayarnya patungan gitu jadinya. Bisa, Cok. Ya udah tetap gue goblok. Dasar Kelly. Gue tau lu cemburu, Kel, dari tadi, Kel. Udahlah.
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before, so please excuse my surprise. You guys get it, right? You know, with his temperament and stuff.
Mentang-mentang udah buka langsung kasar anjing.
But aren't you friends with him?
Ya dong. Segelnya udah dibuka, Kel, segelnya.
I wouldn't say friends exactly. Okay, well, we used to be, but we're not anymore. Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh. I'm sorry to have met you under these circumstances. Anyway, please don't say anything about me living here.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe Samora will make Paimon shut up.
Anjing dipalakin, goblok.
Are you serious? How could you? Of course. You're all Haytham's friends.
Used to be, not anymore because I'm... Mana ada. Dia tuh bilang, lu bukannya temennya Alhaitham ya? Jadi dia nanya ke kita, Alhaitham tuh nggak pernah bawa temen ke rumah katanya. Katanya nggak pernah bawa temen ke rumah. Berarti kan dalam arti dia si Cafe ini pernah bawa teman ke rumah kan, ke tempat ini pernah bawa teman kan. Soalnya kan dari pernyataan Cafe dia tuh nggak pernah bawa teman ke rumah. Berarti kan dia kan berarti Cafe kan pernah kan, bisa aja pernah gitu. Makanya Cafe tuh aneh, kok biasanya gue yang bawa temen, lu kok bawa temen, nggak pernah nih lu kayak gini nih gitu. Makanya si Cafe nanya, teman ngajak orang ke kosan gitu loh. Habis itu Cafe nanya ke kita juga, kita nanya ke Cafe, lu bukannya temennya juga? Cafe juga bilang Alhaitham tuh biasanya nggak punya temen. Kaget kok Alhaitham punya temen gitu. Habis itu Paimon timpalin, kan lu temennya, lu teman sekamarnya gini-gini. Iya, aku nggak bisa dibilang teman sekamarnya juga sih, soalnya ya gitu deh kata dia gitu kan. Habis itu aku dulu adalah temennya. I used to be, aku pernah menjadi temennya. Sekarang sih udah enggak gitu. Nggak dalam arti ya udah nggak temenan sama dia mungkin atau gimana, nggak ngerti sih. Soalnya butuh cerita lebih lanjut lagi, Cok. Kemudian kayak iya iyalah kita berteman sama si Alhaitham. Kalian kok kamu gini, kamu ini teganya iya iyalah kalian berteman sama si Alhaitham. Oke.
That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Kamu sendiri bongkar aib.
Still, why do you have to treat me like he does?
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting along quite well.
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
So, entertain your own friends, why don't you? Katanya, lu hibur lah temen lu sendiri, ngapa harus gua gitu maksudnya.
I'll
gitu.
leave the books here.
Anjing, banyak banget bukunya.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too complicated. Why don't we just ask questions instead? Paimon wants to know, how did you know about the collective consciousness?
Soalnya Cafe semua kan mereka emang berantem waktu sebelum story sebelumnya tuh, waktu di apa sih di kantornya akademia tuh kan Cafe lagi duduk tuh. Emang dia kan sering berantem sama Alhaitham di situ. Ya, bocah kebanyakan ngarang dah Kel, udah Kel. Lo gimana sih Kel? Lo lagi OTW jadi gay Kel? Gue tahu Kel. Astagfirullahaladzim Kel, udahlah Kel. Ih, Kelly jadi gay aja. Ih, 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 ih. Kel, gue tahu Kel lo pengen jadi gay kan? Astagfirullah, tobat tuh. Ih.
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis to the Grand Sage, who offhandedly asked for my opinion. I actually responded with 2 lines of reasoning. The first, as I've already said, was that his research was on human evolution, a subject prohibited by the academia. The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme, but his approach too conservative.
Wait, that's too conservative? He built such a large lab, gathered all those people, and even tried to get rid of you!
One way to stabilize a collective consciousness is to remove the test subject's humanity altogether. The optimal solution to achieve collective consciousness is to focus solely on the overmind and treat the other test subjects as
That's way too dangerous! You're not seriously considering that, are you? 'Cause
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj had done that, I would have felt his work to be just as senseless. It's impossible for any species to evolve overnight, and humans without their humanity cannot be called humans. That's why the academia prohibited research into human evolution. Most research of this kind tends to run contrary to evolution.
Huh. Paimon gets it now.
Ah.
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity, then you'll probably evolve into some other species in another decade, I wager.
What about you? Are you going to devolve into a fungus?
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for
Gue gak tau dah
What
latar
happened to you
belakangnya kenapa
guys?
mereka sering debat
Are you in
gini.
trouble?
Sort of. We encountered a strange researcher that had it out for us.
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's how things went. Such is life. If only he'd known, Alhaitham could have stayed indoors today, and the whole thing could have been avoided, right? Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been sitting there waiting for someone to sort through them for an age. If you're not gonna read them, tidy them away. They don't belong there.
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air? I hope you're aware of your lack of conversational skills.
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black, is he? Well, having said all that,
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that painting you're trying to hang on the wall.
You don't understand anything. Stop criticizing my taste in decoration.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic. Let's just get this over with and leave.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think. Oh, by the way, the other researchers apologized to you.
Oh, yeah.
They hope that you can forgive them.
Yeah.
I bear them no ill will. More accurately, I don't really care about what they think of me. To some extent, they were also fooled by Siraj. The Matra will take this into account at their trials.
Ilias also said that he wanted to tell us the truth at Gandharvaville, but he didn't have the courage. He apologized.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with the truth. Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more criticism on him. Criticizing the brave only shows how weak you yourself are. I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll field one last question.
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. How about you?
Masa doesn't have any more question? How about you? Kamu sebenarnya tertarik pada apa sih Alhaitham?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia because you were interested in something, right? But after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in him or his experiment.
I had no interest in him personally, but I was curious as to why so many people were willing to form a collective consciousness with him. I now understand the reason. Correct. The fall of the sages and the shutdown of the Akasha terminals deeply affected the academia.
Ya, setuju gua. Ini setuju gua.
The fact that Suraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of research projects as of late. As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to figure something out. In addition, what happened to Ilyas is worth our attention. Reporting academic fraud was the right thing to do. He didn't deserve the outcome that he had received.
Setuju gua, setuju.
Oh, you're pretty serious when it comes to work, huh?
I think minimum viable seriousness is a more apt description. I'll do my best to take care of this mess until my resignation is approved.
Wait, your resignation?
Oh, dia mau ngundurin diri, bro.
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the academia. Soon, I'll resign as the acting Grand Sage and go back to being its scribe. I don't think Suraj knew about that.
Iya mah, makan mah. Tar lu mah, bentar lagi kelar nih.
Days before acting, I would have already resigned. What he'd do then wouldn't have been any concern of mine. However, even without my input, his unstable model would have collapsed for some other reason, so it makes no difference.
Kalau dia undur diri, siapa yang jadi acting Grandmaster?
But why do you want to resign?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor do I want to be one. The official process to select the new sages is already underway, but this process is long and takes far too much time. If I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long, the position might become permanent. That would be troublesome. This job isn't something I want to spend the rest of my life doing.
Oh gitu, kamu menyerah jelas ya tadi.
It's important to keep your priorities straight. Well, it's about time. You two should grab some dinner as well.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon's kinda hungry. See ya! We're gonna grab some yummies!
See ya.
Oh, ini bagian 1 ada bagian 2-nya berarti.
The name Suraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he in your class?
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you.
Iya, ini kan dia ngundurin diri.
Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see that you have a base amount of self-awareness. If the people in the academia haven't gone mad, they'd know that I'm much more suited to be a sage than you.
And I suppose they'd let everyone know that your career as a sage will be as shaky as that painting.
Again, that's mighty rich coming from someone about to resign. In a few days, you'll be managing files again. You'll be back at rock bottom.
But my salary will likely stay the same.
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
Wah, burn. Aduh, panas banget itu.
I took time out of my day to clean the living room for you, and this is the thanks I get for it? I'd have been better off catching up on my work. I still have designs to finish.
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that Mora.
Anjing diserang terus monyet.
Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of having a boring wood carving in your house?
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine. Go ahead and hide behind your financial success if you want. But if we forget Mora for a second, do you have anything of true value to boast about?
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand, can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure. You don't know the first thing about interior design.
Okay.
Go off buying random furniture unless you take me with you.
So I'll have to bring you along and then buy you drinks?
Of course.
But why would I do that? It would just be another form of a loan, and you'd have to pay me back eventually.
Can't you just be nice and not ask for the Mora back?
Pretending that you're not in debt is as ridiculous as pretending you're not living in someone else's home. Word will get out sooner or later.
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right? Tell them to keep all this a secret.
There's no need to hide
Yuk,
it so
gue OP dulu ya, mau makan
I think the
lapar.
truth's
Anjing
already
kayak
out.
puasa aja
You're
anjing.
such a lightweight
Yang puasa
that a huge
gue,
race at the
yang
tavern
lapar
had you
lu.
spilling all your
Oke Kel,
beans.
dadah. Thank you Kel, udah nemenin Kel.
What? No, it can't be.
Puasa gue setengah hari ya. Burik banget puasa. Udah kelar. Ya udah, thank you teman-teman. Go off dulu. Gue Wisnu undur diri. Thank you. See you in the next stream. Dadah. Peace.